Hello, I'd like to give you a walk around of my 74 MGB I intend to sell. This is an unmolested, very nice looking, very nice driving and performing MG. I'm a multiple long-term MGB owner. I've probably owned 4 or 5 of these. I've restored several of them. This vehicle never needed restoring. I'll say it needed refreshing. I am the 3rd owner. I purchased the car in 2008. The first owner bought the car new in Rochester, New York. He owned the car, I believe, I was told, until about 2006. He had the car undercoated when it was brand new. I purchased the car from a fellow in Delaware, Ohio, near Columbus. I believe he purchased the car from the original owner around 2006. The paint finish is very, very nice. Paint shines very nice everywhere. I drive the car regularly. I've I bought the car with 28,000 miles on it. It's got almost 49,900 on it now. Never had any issues with the vehicle. It's never been wrecked. Don't believe it's ever been driven in the winter. I say that because everything on the car is so clean, especially underneath the vehicle. As I mentioned, I've gone through and refreshed the vehicle. You know, being almost 50 years old, it's needed rubber bits replaced, and the brake system has been completely gone through. Rebuilt calipers, put new wheel cylinders on the back, new master and slave cylinder, the clutch hydraulics also new master and slave. Filled it with silicone fluid. I'll go around and show all the chrome bits. The chrome on this car is very, very nice. I believe it to all be original. As I mentioned there, I was told the car was never wrecked. I've never seen any evidence of it having replaced any panels, any parts, or anything. It's just so very nice. I've replaced, as I mentioned, a lot of the rubber componentry. For example, these window strips were in bad shape. These old corner pieces were bad. The vehicle had original rose style wheels, and they were, apparently somebody had put some tires on it and they bent the rims, so they always had a vibration. Drove me crazy. So I replaced them with these VTO wheels. The grille has been replaced. I have the original that'll go with the vehicle if the new owner wants them. I also have the overriders, the big rubber block overriders, front and rear. They're in excellent shape. They will also go with the vehicle if the new owner wants them. I'm not sure if you can see inside the wheel well there. It's just so very clean. Because the car has been driven on a regular basis in the spring, summer, and fall, it suffered a few nicks and scrapes, and I'll point those things out to you. Let's start with the first scratch. If you haven't noticed, I'm very particular. I'll point out everything that I think is not quite correct with the vehicle in the hopes that you get a better appreciation of the car. There is all these dents that I'm going to point out are really minor, and you may not be able to see them. There's one right there. There's a little flaw in the paint right there. Kind of looks like a dent. There's a dent there. Try to show it. And there's one right there. I think that's all the exterior flaws. The body has excellent fits and finishes. The door gaps, trunk gap, hood gaps are all nice straight lines. Again, I don't believe the vehicle was ever damaged in any way. I did replace the top. I think you can see from the pictures that are with the vehicle or with the auction that the top is in excellent shape. It's a Robbins top with a zip out rear window. Again, to reference the paint condition, I'd call it's not a show car. It's a very, very nice vehicle. I would call the paint 8 out of 10 due to the dents and scratches and such. Let's talk about the interior. The interior is all original. Let me take that back. Mostly original. The steering wheel, because I was intending to keep the vehicle for a long time, I chose to splurge and I put I had the steering wheel, the original wheel, leather wrapped by a professional company. I put a leather covered armrest on the vehicle. The seats, the door panels, the sill coverings, the floor mats are all original. I did replace the tunnel carpet and behind the seat carpet because it was quite literally falling apart in many places. The instruments are in very nice shape. I'll try to get a close up here. The chrome is all very nice. They're clear, no cloudiness. Everything on this vehicle works as it should. Another problem area is this crack in the dash. Well, the dash is original. Somebody prior to my ownership must have pried on the dash as they were pulling out the choke and they broke that vinyl of the dash. I have 15 years ago I glued it back together, and frankly I don't notice it too much. It does have a period correct Panasonic AM radio. Frankly, it doesn't work very well. It does work. I never listen to it. As I said, everything is here. I did remove, there was a map pocket that was on the passenger side, and it wasn't very useful as it was so deep that you couldn't, once a map got put into it, you couldn't pull it out. So I just removed it when I put the carpets in. Thanks for looking.